This is a multimedia article on the Hasty Attack Battle Drill. In this tutorial, you will learn the fundamental fire and maneuver plus decision-making that are unique to the Hasty Attack. You may use the navigational buttons to move forward or backward in the tutorial, or you may select the section you wish to explore. The Hasty Attack is a battle drill that is executed by a patrol upon an enemy force. When two opposing forces meet by chance within the battle space, the Hasty Attack will likely be directed by the patrol leader. Such offensive action is decisive in nature. It is the means of imposing our will upon the enemy. The principal considerations for a Hasty Attack are: the enemy is caught unaware, the friendly force is at a tactical advantage in numbers, position, or conditions. For clarity, if the enemy fires upon the friendly patrol first, then the friendly patrol must execute another battle drill, either the react to contact drill or the break contact drill. However, when the friendly force has the tactical advantage and has caught the enemy unaware, these are ideal conditions to execute a Hasty Attack. Be advised that troops do not arbitrarily decide to attack. Such decisions are constrained by the rules of engagement. Additionally, the authority and/or conditions in which a friendly patrol may conduct an attack are spelled out in the operation order prior to the start of the patrol. When the current circumstances call for offensive action, the patrol leader needs to quickly assess the tactical situation. What is the status of the friendly force? What is the status, strength, readiness of the enemy element? What obstacles, either man-made or environmental, are present? Battle drills are not tactics. In general, tactics require considerable assessment, an evaluation and selection of a course of action, the development and issue of a plan, and finally a rehearsal of the mission. A battle drill, on the other hand, is executed with only the minimal assessment allowed, usually just a few seconds of observation. Battle drills must be exhaustively and thoroughly rehearsed. Multiple variations of each battle drill should be trained with unique commands that are easily recognized. In this manner, the battle drill is executed with little time to assess, reflect, or measure. The situation either looks favorable to the friendly patrol leader or it doesn't. In one case, the friendly patrol will advance forward, or it may opt to remain poised on station, or even withdraw completely. Again, these decisions are made in mere seconds. How does the patrol leader know whether to execute a Hasty Attack or a break contact battle drill? The answer lies in the battle drill decision matrix. This matrix is made up of three simple questions. Can we overwhelm the enemy? If yes, then attack. If no, then ask the next question. Can we overwhelm the enemy with help? If yes, wait for help, then attack. If no, then ask the next question. Are we able and allowed to defend? The answer to this question is a bit trickier. Both answers must be yes to defend, meaning yes, we are able to defend, and yes, we are allowed to defend. If either answer is no, the patrol must withdraw. The art of decision-making comes with experience. However, these three simple questions aid in the selection of the best course of action. From that course of action, the patrol leader chooses the most appropriate battle drill. A patrol typically travels in a column. For example, first squad will form itself with Alpha Fire Team on point, Bravo Fire Team in the middle, and Charlie Fire Team pulling drag. The squad leader is often positioned in with the middle fire team to maintain control over the entire patrol. The first decision point comes upon visual contact with the enemy force. The squad leader must remain cognizant of the rules of engagement. He asks himself, is this part of my mission? And am I permitted to engage? Assuming the squad is permitted to take offensive action, we come to the second decision point: can we overwhelm them? If so, it is merely a matter of deciding which battle drill to employ. Since in this case the enemy force has not yet detected the friendly patrol, the Hasty Attack is appropriate. The point fire team assumes an Overwatch position to conduct a support by fire. The Overwatch position does not open fire immediately. Instead, they wait for the signal or specific condition to open fire. The trailing fire team or teams conduct a bound maneuver along the most covered and concealed route of advance. The effort is to position alongside the enemy's flank. Contrary to the term bound, The bounding element does not run. They use a stealthy approach until they are in position or the enemy becomes aware of their presence. It is critical that the bounding element does not mask the fires or potential fires of the Overwatch position. This would negate their ability to provide sustained and accurate fires against the enemy position. It is also critical that the bounding element does not advance too far. The Overwatch position must be able to effectively suppress the immediate front of the bounding element, or the enemy will not be suppressed and the bounding element could be destroyed. Once in position, the squad leader will give the Overwatch position the signal to commence fire. This is done via radio or arm and hand signal. The initial volley of fire serves to neutralize as much of the enemy force as possible. The Overwatch position provides support by fire while the bounding element provides an attack by fire. Sometimes the bounding element may opt not to attack by fire, but instead to move immediately into the assault. In this case, the Overwatch position serves to suppress the enemy and pull their attention away from the direction of the assaulting bound element. Ultimately, the bounding element must assault across the objective. Upon the signal, the Overwatch position must shift their fires away from the bounding element's assault. In this manner, the Overwatch position continues to suppress the enemy and prevent them from escaping. The bounding element assaults across the objective and halts. The squad leader then calls forward the Overwatch position. With the entire squad on the objective, the squad forms a 180-degree defense and prepares for a counterattack. The squad leader and fire team leaders then conduct a reconsolidate and reorganize procedure to account for troops, equipment, and supplies using the acronym LACE: liquid, ammunition, casualties, equipment. Through the procedure of reconsolidating and reorganizing, the squad leader ensures that all troops are accounted for, the crew-served weapons are manned, casualties are processed, and the troops have enough ammunition, batteries, and water to continue the mission. Unless otherwise stated in the operation order, the squad leader must now call Higher Command to report the squad status. Higher Command will determine if the squad will remain in place, push forward on the attack, or withdraw. The hasty attack battle drill is executed upon an enemy force when the enemy force is still unaware of the friendly patrol's presence, the terrain and force ratio situation is favorable for the friendly patrol, and the ROE permits such offensive action. Using the battle drill decision matrix, the patrol leader quickly decides whether or not the situation is permissible and favorable. He then selects the best battle drill for the situation. The hasty attack uses the bound and Overwatch technique to stealthily position a bound element on the flank of the enemy force. Then, upon the planned signal or condition, the Overwatch element initiates a violent volley of fire. With the enemy still reeling from the shock of this violence, the bound element assaults across the objective. Immediately, the Overwatch position shifts fire away from the assault. The bound element secures the far side of the objective and calls the Overwatch position forward. Together, the entire patrol forms a 180-degree defense to prepare for counterattack and to reconsolidate and reorganize. This is the fundamental fire, maneuver, and decision-making of the hasty attack.